Right, in this video we're going to try and unstick these piston rings from this old piston. It's a 5-inch piston out of a vintage motor. Oddly enough, one of them was already unstuck, so we've taken that off and we've marked that as the bottom ring, so don't get the rings mixed up and keep them the right way up. So we're going to need a heat gun. This has been soaking in a mixture of diesel and gasoline for the last 24 hours, which is always good to do, helps a little. Heat gun, piston, welding glove because the piston will be hot, tin of CRC, a screwdriver, bit of cardboard or carpet or some rag, whatever you like to rest your piston on, so as the rings are not sitting on a hard wooden surface. And of course a cup of coffee, because sometimes it can take a long time. So the first thing we're going to do is take our heat gun. Don't use naked flames because that can put too much heat in a concentrated area and result in a cracked ring. So we're just going to use a heat gun. Will take a while with a heat gun, but a lot safer. And this will soften up the carbon, oil, and grease that's been packed in there over the years. Sometimes you get lucky and the rings will pop out just with a bit of heat. 9 times out of 10 you don't get lucky. So I'll go ahead and keep warming this up, and we'll come back when we're ready for the next stage. And with a powerful heat gun, this one is what is it, 2000 watts, so it doesn't take that long, maybe 10 minutes. These rings are well sealed in there, but you can see bubbles starting to come out of there already, which is a good sign. Piston is already getting pretty warm, which is what the glove is for when it gets too hot. You see it's starting to bubble out of the ring gap there already. So it's not a quick process, don't try and rush it or you end up with broken rings. I'm going to go ahead and gently heat this for the next 10 minutes and then we'll come back. So our piston is smoking pretty good there now. About 10 minutes with the heat gun. Comes up nice and hot. Hard to see if this camera is actually running. Says record, so we'll keep on going. We take our bit of cardboard and put our glove on because that is hot. Now we don't go and squirt this on the rings while they're boiling hot like that. this will crack, but while it's hot we're just going to get our screwdriver, tap around, around. Just gentle taps, no big wallops. You can already see this one here is starting to move. Hopefully these rings aren't cracked. We'll find out soon enough. I can see the ring starting to lift now. Still a bit warm. Throw some CRC on it. Oh, and there we go, there is one. And when it pops out, you've got to be really careful you don't wallop it too hard. So it's just a matter of going back and forward close to where it's still stuck in the groove. And there we go. That piston ring is now free. So what we'll do is we will take that one off. That's still hot. So we'll take that ring off very carefully. Old rings, it's a lot worse. They snap a lot easier. It's even harder when it's boiling hot. You can't touch it. I'll grab my other glove. So yeah, it's better to use a heat gun than a naked flame. Naked flame, the heat is too concentrated. I'm not going to be able to do this with these big gloves, unfortunately. And I don't have a ring tool. I did have, I don't know where it's gone. But I'm trying to do this fast, I'm going to end up breaking the ring. So I'm going to let that cool down and then get that ring off, and we'll mark that as the middle ring. As you can see here, the one I already have, I've marked as bottom, so that'll be marked as centre, and then we'll work on getting the top one off, which will be exactly the same, but 95% of the time use a heat gun, do what we've done, gentle taps. Didn't even have to put any CRC on it this time. And you will get your rings free. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the old engine forums.